back on the streets. That's where we are. You're gonna like this one. This is a good pick-me-up one. This is a good surprise one. This is a good, oh gee, I didn't see that one coming one. This is gonna give you a little hope too. We need a little hope right now, all the bullshit that's going on. The attack on us free speech is getting out of hand. I'd like to see Trump do more than tweet about this. We desperately need an Internet Bill of Rights. Otherwise, if this purge keeps on happening like this, in a very short period of time, nobody's going to have a voice anywhere. I mean, they will, I mean, you know, when they cut off the communication, baby, things get weird. But it's going to be real hard for them to do that if we keep on fighting back. So in the meantime, this is a design I drew up for the occasion for InfoWars, and I'm going to make them some stickers on that. I'm going to put it on a T-shirt too, so you can purchase it. What a great idea! Go ahead and let people know that that they're doing this. Because if they take down InfoWars, it's everybody else after that. And then, of course, get some of my screw designs. I'd like to see some of them out there, So, again, if you should like this video, so click that like button, and of course, if you care, share, and if you can, go support. Go get something. That'd be real nice. So here we are. See you on the streets. So that's it. I like getting out here, talking to people like this, because they don't want us doing this. They don't want us talking. They want that. They want us to go ahead and be arguing with one another. They don't want us getting along. So indeed. So yeah, the topic on Alex Jones' show is going to be the censorship, because that's what I'm all about out here. Is let's talk. First Amendment right on steroids. So you guys still in school, or what are you doing?
Oh, no, we're
out.
You're
both out?
Yeah, I actually do a YouTube channel. Actually, that's what I do. Little part-time, little short films like comedies and all that. So,
oh, great!
Yeah,
what's your channel?
What's that? Stay Perfect.
Stay Perfect.
No, Stay Perfect. S-A-Y. Yeah, perfect. Stay
all right.
Perfect. Yes, that's my nickname.
Because you're on now. I want to promote you.
Oh, okay. Oh, is this a mic?
Yeah.
That's a mic?
Yeah.
CIA agent, man. Oh, my God. Shouldn't say that.
Yeah, well, I got the remote control here for the cameras, So.
You were not just an ordinary Uncle Sam's.
That was really smooth, though.
That's smooth, yeah. I got you.
Really smooth.
But you said you weren't rolling earlier.
Oh, yeah, I've been rolling a lot today because there was so much. I mean, there's been so. Past 2 days are kind of boring because it was raining off and on. Wasn't many people out here. Today was like made up for it. So, I'm going to go home and start looking at these conversations and go, holy crap.
That's going to be a lot of work. I understand. I edit a lot. I do all my stuff producing it. I understand what you go through. It's a lot.
And then, but the stuff I miss because people, sometimes there'll be a crowd.
Exactly, yeah. And then you can see that guy, he's looking you up.
Oh, yeah, I've seen,
exactly.
I'll be talking like this, and I'll see somebody, behind here with the, their antics with the cutouts.
Yeah.
You name it, of course. Well, I've been doing this for 6 years. I got over 1,000 videos.
You post like every week, every day, or?
I try to get out at least average a video a day, but there's probably 2/3 of my videos never get seen.
I got you.
I try to hit the ones that are most theatrical or most informative, and all have a message, whatever. But oddly enough, what I do ever from time to time catch up and get around to showing just those those conversations.
Yeah,
just those are the ones they gather a lot of attention. It seems like people really like them.
Yeah.
Just people getting along and talking.
Gives you a sense of hope,
Yeah. Oh yeah, indeed.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what we're projecting. I mean, that's what you're doing in your videos, I assume.
Well, you have to go check them out. You have to be a judge of that. So I can't tell you how good they are.
Perfect. You see, perfect. Yeah, really, because, it's like what's fueling the hashtag walkaway movement is that forceful groupthink, right? So people are going, I don't know. You, of course, say you just said the perfect thing. You know, it's like, think to yourself. You go make the judge. You look at my stuff and you judge whether it's this, that, or the other.
Exactly.
I'm not going to feed it to you. You tell me.
No, it's on.
Hey, thank you, brother.
How you doing, man? I've watched the show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, brothers. Appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Did you get a card? Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. Yeah.
Go check out his YouTube channel.
Yeah, they seen it. They seen
This
it.
is my first time hearing it because I do a little YouTube too. I just heard about it. I do a little comedy. Stay perfect. That's what I do. I do a little comedy like just YouTube. I'm gonna definitely go check it out.
That InfoWars, they be everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna be scheduled to be on InfoWars Thursday at 5.
Short films.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to like any like events, like protesting?
Yeah, I
you know,
thought
have,
about
like
getting
crazy
into YouTube.
protesting?
Yeah, dude.
I do
I actually want to
from
do more
time to
politics. I
time.
want to start making more channels.
It's on wheels.
I'm all conservative.
Sir?
You're
Because it's
conservative?
on wheels.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
me too.
I can take it pretty much where I want. But what I like about staying here in this spot is the foot traffic.
Yeah.
You know, from all
I
over
bet
the world.
they probably harass you a lot. That you don't? Man, when I see InfoWars on TV, I see people always getting harassed. So.
Yeah, because they're going to the events. You know, but here, because it's super tourist. So that it's like, and then the security around here, they got uniformed cops, they got undercover cops, the security cameras and everything, all diverted. And you know, just the traffic alone, and it's like catching them unawares. They don't expect to see this here.
Where's that? Louisiana?
Like, when I saw that, I was like, man, I have to get a picture. I love that poster. I love that poster. And I didn't see these. I like these.
Like an hour away from
Yeah. Well, again, if you go to my site, you can get a lot of these things on apparel. So if you really want to shake people up, you can get this stuff and wear it. You know, got other designs and whatnot.
I have my sticker on my car, and it gets people, you know, sometimes people will,
Yeah, of course.
you know.
Yeah, you're supposed to upset them. You know, shake it up, man. We can't be silent.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Tell me you can't be. That's the one thing, you know, the world wants is to silence the people who they don't agree with.
The sheep. They ain't got an argument center.
Yep.
They ain't shutting us up there. It's too late. It's too late.
Because we won. You know? That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Our president won.
Yeah.
Yours did.
Yeah.
Same in 2020.
Right.
What's your name, bro?
But you know, you can see the dirty tricks they're trying to pull.
Oh man, I was talking to a couple of people over there. Man, they was talking like from Hollywood to celebrities to athletes to the media. They all against this man, and he still won. They're all like social media. All of them just hate Trump, hate Twitter, all that.
And you know, one thing about New Orleans, where you from?
No, I'm from Texas. I'm from Houston.
Okay.
I'm not from Houston. I live in
my phone.
All right, great.
I'll follow that right now.
One thing about New Orleans,
I always throw that in there.
the political mix here is always, you know, this place was started by people that were escaping.
Joby too, man.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, man. All right.
Oh, it's a pleasure, brother. Nice meeting you guys. So, you know, there's a bit more tolerance here than you get other places that we talk here. You know. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
What is that? But
I'll take free shit.
in Houston, it's very liberal. You know.
Yeah. Well, most cities are.
Most
cities are. But what I found about the black community here, one, the black community in general, because you can get crapped on for 400 years, you pretty much can smell bullshit before it hits the ground.
Tell me about it.
And then, you know, I mean, obviously I'm going to attract mostly people that agree with my, you know, sense of what's going on. But statistically, it's come out recently that the black community in general has woken up to the bullshit.
Double amount of double
yeah.
approval, all that. I mean, but it's like he was telling the guy earlier. You know, it's a big victim mentality.
Yes,
we do have it. We do.
It's annoying. It's so annoying.
Yeah, we do.
It's so annoying for somebody to come up to me. You know, whenever we don't agree. I'm like, you're black. You should think like this. I'm like, first of all, I don't know you. We might have the same skin color, but that's it. Not my brother.
Well,
not
that's
my
what
friend,
West is bringing out. I mean, that's Keanu West.
Oh man, just like the NCAA became radical. No, they all, man.
The other day, the local TV station comes out, wants to interview me on my opinion on the NFL kneeling controversy.
Yeah.
My opinion, I don't
I've
agree with it.
I've seen you on YouTube about a few times.
I'm good. Yeah.
I think that stuff. I mean, you know, it's okay to have an opinion, you know, to want to protest, but when you're sitting there doing it, you know, first of all, you're getting paid to play football, you know, and disrespecting your country.
Yeah,
that's
we know all the things.
Look, I have a different point of view. From his point of view, we actually talked about this the other day, but I mean, but they have the right to do it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he came at me with like, what did you say about it? You get paid to do that, like what you just said.
Well, the thing is, I mean, if you got a job, can you go to your job?
That's what I said.
And you know, before I start my job, I want to tell you, I got this little beef. Political beef I want to bring up. I want to take 5 minutes out of the meeting here and get on my knee just to protest something. You're not going to have that job for long.
Yep.
When you're on the job, you're on the job.
Correct.
Plus, if I'm paying $150 to go get entertained,
you don't
entertain me.
We don't want to deal with
$150,000. You mean
$150 a ticket now to go watch a football game?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Those players are getting paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
So what are they complaining about?
Yeah, they really don't have anything.
We don't want to hear. Me personally, I don't want to hear politics involved in everything. Like from award shows, I don't want to. Award shows 10 years ago used to be award shows.
Every now and then you just want to be entertained.
Exactly.
Watch a ball game.
We don't want to have to deal with politics everywhere we freaking go.
Yeah, because I mean, please.
We don't.
That's where the left is losing out. That's why hashtag walkaway is exploding. Because you know they're constant. Go away, man. You know. So that's very cool, man. I'm glad to meet you guys.
I just wanted to know, come in because, like I said, I saw you, you know, and I agree with Infowars. No, I love to watch it.
No, I knew you were over here because this is his first time over here, and I was like, dude, you're gonna like him. You know what I'm saying? I already knew.
I'll tell you, when I see Infowars out, I always see them getting harassed big time.
Yeah, well, you know, you stand for what you believe, you're going to be shot down, right? I mean, there's no one who promised me a rose garden out here. You know, people
I kind of agree with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but if you actually like watch, like little small, what's that little lady name? Oh man, I forgot her name, but she was in Austin at
Millie? Millie?
No.
Well, what
she was at in Austin at like I guess a gun. You know how they try to stop all the gun rights and all that.
Yeah.
And she was out there, and man, I'm talking about men pushing her like, don't talk there. I'm like, it's a woman, little bitty woman, man.
Yeah.
It's okay if you not agree, but she, man, crowding her up like that, pushing her. I'm like, that just shows how radically, how dumb you are to do that.
Yeah. That's why they're losing.
And it doesn't make sense because they don't want that, but they're going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's again. All this stuff is just obvious in our face, common sense. We're seeing it, and that's what drives us what we believe in.
Like if you have common sense,
yes. Like, this is rocket science.
Yeah. Like them Florida kids had a rally at NRA at the NRA building, whatever. I saw it. And the funny thing is, they're anti-gun. They don't like guns, but they want nothing but armed security with them.
Yeah, like, protect me with the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Well, the blatant hypocrisy is what drives
celebrities too. They want to pass all kind of gun lights, but they walk around with armed security.
Yeah.
While we don't, we got to have our own armed security. You know?
Yeah.
I have to get my gun lights. I have to carry myself. I can't go out and hire somebody to come protect me.
Yeah.
I have to do it myself. You know, but they want to restrict that. Makes no sense.
Common sense bullshit, man.
I agree.
And then I was going to people talking about how several conversations today about all of this trying to take our guns away. Like 90% of the incidents are staged.
Yeah.
To begin with.
I actually heard about that.
Yeah.
Especially that one shooting. I was at the school.
Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook. Yeah. I definitely heard about that.
There was a policeman. Teaches at the police academy here, northern Louisiana, Sheriff's Academy. I brought up Sandy Hook. I just mentioned the word Sandy Hook. The first 2 words out of his mouth, completely staged. That's up on my YouTube channel. I asked the guy at the end, I said, I got you on video because he's seen me before. And he goes, yeah. I says, I can use that. Use it.
You did?
Yeah, put it out there. He didn't care. He says, there it is, completely staged. I brought up Wolfgang Halbig to a guy who was some guy trying to, prove to me how smart he was. I said, of course, we got into the children, right?
Yeah.
You're disrespecting the children that got hurt. I said, screw those children. No one got hurt. I say, look up Wolfgang Halbig. He's got proof that school was closed. There was no one there.
Like when you see it on the news, it looks staged.
Yeah. Like everything else, like 9/11. You see the buildings come down. You see one thing, they tell you another.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to be like, don't believe your lying eyes.
No.
Yeah.
Believe us.
One thing I saw that was on CNN, like, I was in a restaurant, they had it on. But I'm in a restaurant, and supposedly this little kid who was like 7 years old got separated at the border. Right? He's
completely staged.
He wasn't around his parents for 3 months, right? Tell me why the camera records him and his supposedly mom meeting. And the little kid the little kid didn't even know who she was.
Like he
was looking like who is that? And they didn't even know who she was. I was like, wow, man. Because my uncle used to work down at the border. He told me how terrible it is down there. He told me, man, you can be out there and you can walk across. You don't even know you're in another country. How do we have a country we don't have any walls, no borders? Makes no sense. You don't have a country, you don't have any walls, no border, no immigration laws.
Again, common sense.
But people think that's racist, that's this, that's
that. But we do need a border.
But again, that's why they're failing. This shit ain't working. How did he get in? Because people said, we can't believe this crap anymore. We're not taking it. We're putting it in. We don't care. We'll see what he does. And now that things are working, because I'm even going to have liberals come up here and go, well, my 401k isn't doing so bad. I guess he is. Because if there's anything that Clinton ever said, Bill Clinton never said that was the truth, it's the economy, stupid. So, people start seeing a little bit of extra money in their pocket. All of a sudden the kid's got a job. He can pay some rent. Hey, maybe it ain't so bad.
Exactly.
And that's driving the left crazy now because they're completely going more and more crazy.
And one thing about the left, once you drive them crazy, they tend to respond with race. Yes. That's the one thing they tend to do is respond to race.
Well, it's rinse and recycle. Rinse and recycle. You're homophobic or you're racist. It's always the feelings
thing. They really
thing.
don't have any common sense. None. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I'll never understand them. Never.
Man, we're in the... I can't believe... I'll tell you about the story in the gas station when we was coming from Texas.
My God.
I felt bad for not even intervening.
Man, I didn't even see it happen.
Tell you about that. We're in the van. We're going to the store, and it's like 8 black people, and the cashier she's like a black lady or like mixed or something. Now they had this white guy, was paid for his card, paid for his stuff with a card, and he was waiting on the receipt, and the lady got mad, and she's like, need to wait, She was like, why don't you go Trump sucks dick with your white ass? And I was like, and she felt comfortable saying it just because they had black people behind her. I was like,
I didn't see that happen.
I didn't even buy what I was going to buy. I was like, wow, this is...
That's all I saw.
I was like, man, just imagine if it was the other way around. Like,
I should have filmed that.
I should have, but it happened like that.
It happened so fast,
And I was like, this lady really... Because we're black, that you can just sit there. No,
that's fucked up.
I was like, this man did nothing, and you're gonna say, and the man's like, what the hell's your problem? And then just walked out.
And then, of course, the press got caught just the other day doing staging just the opposite. It's for a TV show about What Would You Do is called the name of the show. About a guy who walks in with an peach 45 to a restaurant, allegedly, and was refused service by the manager and kicked out. But the whole thing wasn't done on video. It was done in snapshots with captions.
Okay.
And and then they admit in the article that it's actors for the program, but they put it out on the news as it was real.
Probably seeing it.
Hey, no disclaimer, just, this is what happened. Look at this. Well, that's it. We're battling evil. We know that. We're battling pure evil. And they will, I know this from being out here, they will lie about anything. I've had them lying out to cops out here to try to get me arrested.
I believe it. Trust me. Like I said, man.
Yes.
The stuff I see when Infowars go out, it's sad.
Yeah, I've seen Infowars. Yeah, I like Infowars.
Somebody can just go out and express their opinion and be attacked like that. Like, you ever notice, like, most of the time whenever, Republicans or Trump supporters have rallies, it's never violent. It's always violent when other people come, they want to fight, want to get in your face, don't want to get in no space, don't want to be respectful.
See, I can never understand that because that's what they don't want, but...
Yeah, but that's what's driving people walking away. They're going, wait a second, I'm not that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
I'm not that. That's not the way. I don't want that person to represent me.
Thank you. Thank you. That's just like when that Black Lives Matter movement started. First I was like, okay, I understand where it's coming from, but then I was like, no, it shouldn't be like that. You're sitting there highlighting a single race when everybody goes through problems. Everybody gets attacked by the police. So why highlight one race?
Yeah, well, we also know that groups like that are used by the powers, like the Soros and the elitists, to ferment and make up.
Who do you think? Yeah, who do you think donates to them?
Exactly. And it was a nurse from L.A. I just spoke to a while ago, and a black nurse brought up, and she asked about this. She goes, "You mean Black Lives Matter is like a made-up group?" I said, yes. This is basically, it started out with good intentions, but then it's going to be taken over and being used for a political agenda to foment chaos, to keep us fighting with one another. That's what it's there for. Because I asked her, as a black lady, she's in her 40s, I says, name one time, one of the last time someone did a racist act against you, or refused service, you refused anything. Someone, she couldn't bring it up.
Tell me about it.
Couldn't bring it up, So it's something that's made up. We get along. Look, we can talk. We go out here talk. We just treat each other with respect. Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah,
and the powers that be will put money behind these groups to go ahead and make mountains out of molehills, to make problems with the rest of them.
And they doing, they just, like, I hate the way they doing the black community when they do that stuff, man.
It's not working.
But when I've seen plenty of times when, with Black Lives Matter stuff, like, somebody can have a different opinion from them to be black, and all kind of names gonna be called against the person. Ridiculous.
But again, it's not, because again, there's only so much you can do with that, and then people get, I'm tired of this. Wait a second. That other guy actually wanted to talk. Let me go talk to him. And then what you're going to get, only the ones that's going to be a small percentage of dummies, that 20% of people who would walk off a cliff. And they don't mean jack crap. Because they're easily manipulated, they're easily defeated, and we outnumber them like 50 to 1. So you make all the noise you want, pal. When the rubber hits the road, we're going to run right over you. Sure, man. Yeah.
I'm hoping she tried to run again, me.
Nah, you said what?
Nah, she's not, but I'm hoping wasn't she crying when she lost? Because she thought the news and all that was saying that she was going to win. Hillary.
She ain't going to win.
She's not going to win. I don't think so either.
Yeah, she's too toxic, man. Hell, I hope she's in jail by that time that happens. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. She should have.
Jesus Christ.
I agree. She should have been in jail. Who you tell? That's fucked up.
Trump has even tweeted out the past few days about, how, what the hell's going on here? Where's my Department of Justice? Where's Sessions? What is this guy? He's scared of this whole Russian probe? What is this? Well, look at it. He's tweeting it out, and I'm going over there and fire him. You're the president. Don't tweet it. Fire him. I don't know what he's waiting on. He's a gamesman. He knows the game.
I think he's probably nervous of the political outrage because
who cares? They're going to. Look, we have his back. Who cares? Look, they're going to come out no matter what happens. I don't care what he does. He could turn the Mississippi into a river of gold right now and say it's the wrong color. No matter what he does, they're going to come at him. They want him dead. They want him out of there because he's disrupting the entire elitist agenda.
Yeah.
So I don't screw the political repercussion. We're going to go to civil war anyway. So we do it now or later. At least now it might have a chance to be less bloody, unless we can do it through the courts. Freedom Watch comes up with we, the citizens, need to do it by forming citizen grand juries. The Department of Justice isn't doing it. We do it because citizen grand juries are legal and binding and enforceable. If you're registered to vote,
Of course.
then you can go to Freedom Watch and see what it takes to start a citizen grand jury. Any citizen can do it. Really get involved. Let's go after these people. Let's get on the offensive. I mean, seriously, we were sitting back and complaining about it. It was all fine and well. I mean, wearing our shirts and screaming and all we can. But if we don't actually get out of the chair and make the effort to do something, it can change. Sure.
Hello?
What a day. What a day.
Okay. How far are we from the car? Like, it says like 10 minutes, 15 minutes from the car. When I ride with y'all in the car?
Say you know? Yeah.
Oh, this place means we gotta go back.
Yeah, man. What's your name?
Jacoby.
Jacoby?
Yes, sir.
Kobe.
God bless you, man. Can I?
Same name.
Really?
Yes.
See, that just screwed me up right there for a second. Oh, wait a second. What?
Are you selling those?
No, you can take one, man. Yeah.
Well, actually, man, I'll hang this up. Thank you.
Yeah. Take whatever one you want.
All those different?
Yeah. Might have a couple on the other side. Check 'em out.
Oh man, I got.
Well, give me that one. Give me that one. I want this one.
Have a good one.
All right, Jacoby. Nice meeting you guys. Go check out my website. Subscribe.
All right.
Yeah. So this is what I do. This is my work.
What is your work?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be really interested to catch abuse for someone else's work, wouldn't I? I mean, shit, man. Yeah, that's my work. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton, right? It's good for any crime in the world. On the back of this, you got my YouTube channel. Well, I like doing it. I like coming out here talking to people, see where the hell we're at, you know? Because this is what they want to do to us, right? I mean, they don't want us talking.
Nope. No, they don't. That is 100% true.
That's it.
Check your YouTube page.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
That's up.